Today, I invite you to embark on a fascinating journey beyond the bounds of our three-dimensional world into the realm of the fourth dimension. This journey requires us to stretch our minds and imagination as we venture into territories that are both mysterious and exhilarating. Firstly, let's consider the fourth dimension as time, a concept integral to Einstein's theory of relativity. In this framework, time joins the three spatial dimensions we are familiar with, length, width, and height, to form a four-dimensional space-time continuum. This unification challenges us to perceive events not just in spatial coordinates but also in their temporal context, fundamentally altering our understanding of the universe. Now, to further grasp this elusive fourth dimension, let's turn to mathematics and geometry, which offer us analogies and models. Imagine, if you will, a two-dimensional being living in a flat world. To this being, our three-dimensional world would be incomprehensible. Yet if a 3D object were to intersect their 2D plane, they would perceive it as a shape changing over time. This analogy helps us understand how beings in a higher dimensional space might perceive us, and how we might perceive dimensions beyond our own. Projections and shadows offer another intriguing way to visualize higher dimensions. Just as a three-dimensional object casts a two-dimensional shadow, a four-dimensional object would cast a three-dimensional shadow. While we cannot directly perceive a four-dimensional object, we can study its three-dimensional projection, providing us with valuable insights. In the realm of digital technology, simulations and visualizations open new doors to understanding. Computer models allow us to visualize complex shapes like the tesseract, a four-dimensional analog of the cube. These visualizations, while abstract, offer a glimpse into the structure and beauty of higher dimensional spaces. Moreover, literature and art have played a pivotal role in expanding our conception of higher dimensions. Works like Edwin A. Abbott's Flatland creatively explore life in two dimensions, offering a metaphorical perspective on our own attempts to understand higher spatial realms. Lastly, let us not forget the groundbreaking realms of theoretical physics like string theory, which posits the existence of additional spatial dimensions. These theories, while complex and abstract, are crucial to our deeper understanding of the universe and its fundamental makeup. If we turn our attention to the concept of dimensions in the context of Freud's work, it would be more appropriate to interpret them metaphorically as levels or aspects of the human psyche. Freud, a pioneering figure in psychology, did not delve into the dimensions of space and time as understood in physics or mathematics. Instead, his exploration of dimensions took a different path, into the depths of the mind. In Freud's view, the human mind is a multi-layered realm, rich with complexity and nuance. Just as we might speak of higher spatial dimensions in physics, Freud's theoretical framework revealed multiple layers of consciousness and unconsciousness within us. He proposed the existence of the conscious, the preconscious, and the unconscious mind, each representing a different dimension of our mental existence. The conscious mind, according to Freud, is akin to the tip of an iceberg. It contains what we are actively aware of, our thoughts, memories, and feelings that are at the forefront of our minds. However, just as the vast majority of an iceberg lies hidden beneath the surface, so too does the bulk of our psyche in the domains of the preconscious and unconscious. The preconscious serves as a kind of intermediary, containing thoughts and feelings that are not currently in the conscious mind, but can be accessed with some effort. It's like a storehouse of memories and knowledge that we can retrieve when needed. The unconscious mind, Freud's most revolutionary and controversial concept, is a dimension filled with desires, fears, and memories beyond the reach of our conscious awareness. It is a realm governed by its own logic, often expressed through dreams and seemingly irrational behavior. According to Freud, this hidden dimension exerts a powerful influence on our thoughts, feelings, and actions, even if we are not directly aware of it. In this light, Freud's exploration of the human psyche could be seen as an exploration of different dimensions of the human experience. Just as scientists seek to understand the mysteries of the physical universe through the study of higher dimensions, Freud sought to unravel the mysteries of the human mind by probing its various levels. So, when we speak of dimensions in Freud's work, we are not talking about spatial or temporal dimensions, but rather the complex layers of the human mind. It is a journey not into physical space, but into the depths of our inner universe, revealing the rich tapestry of the human condition. As we delve deeper into the philosophical exploration of dimensions beyond the physical, we encounter thinkers who have pondered over the nature of reality, perception, and existence in profound ways. Among these thinkers, Immanuel Kant stands out prominently. Kant explored the notion of space and time as a priori intuitions, fundamental frameworks through which we perceive the world. In his critical philosophy, he distinguished between the phenomenal world that we experience and the noumenal world that exists independently of our perceptions. This distinction can be seen as a philosophical exploration of different dimensions of reality: the seen and the unseen, the experienced and the inferred. Then we have Plato with his theory of forms or ideas. Plato posited that the material world we perceive through our senses is just a shadow of a higher, truer reality. This higher reality consists of abstract, perfect forms that exist beyond our physical world. In a way, Plato's forms could be likened to a different dimension of existence, one that transcends the physical and the temporal. René Descartes, the father of modern philosophy, also ventured into the exploration of reality's nature. His famous dictum, "Cogito ergo sum, I think therefore I am," led to a fundamental distinction between the mind, res cogitans, and the material world, res extensa. Descartes' dualism can be interpreted as a philosophical version of exploring different dimensions of existence, the mental and the physical. Moreover, in the 20th century, Jean-Paul Sartre and existentialists delved into the nature of human existence, freedom, and consciousness. While not discussing dimensions in the physical sense, their exploration of existential dimensions of being and nothingness, freedom and confinement, consciousness and unconsciousness opened up new ways of understanding the human condition and our place in the universe. Philosopher and mathematician Alfred North Whitehead's process philosophy also presents a fascinating exploration of the nature of reality. Whitehead viewed the universe not as a collection of objects, but as a series of processes and events, introducing a dynamic dimension to the understanding of existence and reality. Building upon the exploration of dimensions in philosophy, let's delve into the transformative nature of forms across various dimensions. This concept, while deeply rooted in mathematics and physics, also resonates with philosophical inquiries into the nature of reality and perception. Imagine a simple shape like a circle. In a two-dimensional space, it is just that, a flat round line. However, when this circle is transformed into the third dimension, it becomes a sphere. This transformation is not just a change in appearance, it represents a fundamental shift in how the form exists and interacts with its environment. Similarly, in higher dimensions, a three-dimensional object undergoes a transformation that is beyond our full comprehension, but hints at a profound change in its essential properties. The philosophical implications of this are immense. Just as a two-dimensional being could not fully comprehend a sphere, our perception of higher dimensional forms is limited. This limitation points to the idea that our understanding of reality is bound by the dimensions in which we exist. It suggests that there could be aspects of reality that are beyond our perception, existing in dimensions that we cannot directly experience. In the realm of abstract thought, this concept challenges us to consider the possibility of realities and forms of existence that are radically different from our own. It opens up a world where transformation is not just physical but existential, where the leap from one dimension to another represents a leap into a completely new mode of being. This idea resonates with philosophical explorations of consciousness and reality. Just as a shape transforms when moving to a higher dimension, could our understanding of the universe and ourselves transform as we expand our consciousness? Could there be aspects of reality that are currently hidden from us, waiting to be revealed as we develop new ways of perceiving and understanding? Let us now draw a fascinating parallel between the concept of higher dimensions and the sun, a celestial body that embodies power and light. This analogy will lead us into a profound exploration of creation, the manipulation of time and space, and the essential role of love in achieving a comprehensive understanding of the universe. Imagine the sun, a powerhouse of energy, radiating light and warmth across vast distances. The sun's power is not just in its physical presence, but in its ability to affect change and create life-giving conditions throughout the solar system. Similarly, higher dimensions beyond our immediate perception possess a kind of metaphysical power. They hold the potential to change our understanding of reality, much like the sun's rays that bring light to darkness. Now, let us consider the act of creation, which in physical terms involves moving and transforming matter in space and time. In higher dimensions, the notion of creation takes on a more profound meaning. It involves not just the physical rearrangement of elements, but the transformation of reality itself. This act of creation in higher dimensions could be seen as akin to bending time and space, altering the very fabric of existence. Central to this transformative process is the necessity of love. Love, in its purest form, is the ultimate unifying force. It transcends physical boundaries and dimensions, much like light transcends space. Just as the sun's energy is essential for physical life, love is essential for spiritual and existential understanding. It is through love that we can begin to appreciate the interconnectedness of all things, seeing beyond the physical and reaching into the deeper realms of consciousness. As we become fully aware of this interconnectedness, we approach a state of holistic consciousness. This awareness is like understanding the sun's role, not just as a physical body, but as a vital part of a larger cosmic system. In higher dimensions of understanding, we see the unity in diversity, the harmony in the cosmos. We recognize that our actions and thoughts have ripple effects beyond our immediate perception, much like the sun's rays that touch distant worlds. In conclusion, the exploration of higher dimensions, paralleled with the understanding of the sun's power and light, guides us to a deeper realization. It teaches us that to truly create and transform, to move through time and space with purpose, we must harbor love within us. It is through this love that we become fully conscious of the entirety of existence, embracing a reality that is vast, interconnected, and profoundly beautiful.